now. So let's see how this might sound. So just see how it goes. Testing, testing. Say some words.
Hello.
Hi, hi. We're saying words. Okay, let's see how that sounds. Okay, so let's see if we can move this back here. See if that works, yeah.
There we go.
So 3, 2, 1. Hi everybody, I am Steven and I am not leaving Las Vegas and I am here with...
Dave Carlin.
And David, what's your channel on YouTube?
My channel is Same Bet. It's based on a craps betting strategy.
So it's a type of strategy for betting. So I'm going to interview David right here. He interviewed me on his channel, and I've never been interviewed before, and it was kind of an honor. Somebody randomly texts you and says, hey, I want to interview you. That's pretty nice. So I thought, why don't you tell us a little bit about what you're doing on YouTube? Give us your background, and how did you get into playing craps? Why did you start a YouTube channel? And when how I always say, there's so many Vegas channels. How'd you come about starting your own craps channel when there's probably monsters out there that just feels intimidating to start your own one? And how's it going for you? And what's your YouTube journey like so far?
Yeah, so I started playing craps about 2 years ago, basically out of frustration. Mm-hmm. My wife and I play slots all the time, and I was just tired of losing every time. And I thought, okay, well, let's play something that's a little slower paced. So I might make a $5 bet, but it takes 3 minutes or so for the dice to go around. Where if you're at a slot machine, there's a dollar, there's a dollar, there's a dollar, there's a dollar. Mm-hmm. So I just got kind of tired of that. So I thought, let's learn this game of craps. And I was out here for a conference a few years ago, and I met one of the craps gurus, and he gave me a lesson, Howard Newman, and from there, that's kind of kick-started me. I thought, I really do like this game. And then I started trying to figure out, okay, well, how can I practice at home? I bought this little, I know you can't see it very well, but this little cheap $10 felt off of Amazon, and started working with different betting strategies. And then I got these canceled dice from a casino, and I thought, okay, well, can I practice throwing some dice and just kind of get the real feel for the game? In fact, my first little practice table was a cardboard box. I would throw it into a cardboard box. But I quickly outgrew that, and I had seen a couple of other people building some craps tables. So I thought, okay, well, I can make a little table, and it just evolved over time. Now I've got a 10-foot table in my basement with a microfiber felt and the alligator backing.
Wow.
So yeah, I've got a table that simulates a real casino table fairly well enough for me to play around with.
Okay, so how did you decide to pull out your camera one day and then show the world your strategies? Does that give you less of an edge if people know what you're doing, or does it not really matter?
No, in fact, I said the name of my channel is Same Bet, and really what it is that I take the same bets that I see on other YouTube channels or Facebook forums, and I try them out. These strategies are not mine. There are things that other people have said, hey, this made me a lot of money. All right. Well, kind of like a does it work type of a channel.
Right.
Okay, let's try it. Does it work with my throw and my toss and my table?
So you're myth busting.
Myth busting, yeah.
So
myth busting craps. I like that.
Myth busting the craps. That works for us.
Yeah.
So when you come in, what would you tell a person that's trying to play craps with strategies that you might have shown that have proven to work? And then so if a person comes in, do they need to have a budget that they set? What should they do? When should they pull out? I mean, what's the best strategy for a person to not come in and get underwater, below water?
Yeah. So I would say that even though I've been playing this craps game for quite a while, I am not a professional. I do not make a living playing craps. But what I've found over the last couple of years is most of the time, the simple strategies are going to be the best. They're going to be the ones that you're going to be comfortable with. There's not a lot of moving parts. And, on a crowded craps game, if you have bets all over the place, it can be very difficult to keep up with them unless you're doing it a lot. So I would say keep your bets very simple. And a general rule of thumb is have a bankroll 10 times what you're going to bet. So let's say you're going to bet $20 on a shooter. You want a $200 bankroll, and that should get you through about 10 people around a table.
Because my strategy has always been to find a guy like you and just copy you.
Yeah, well,
but I don't think that's a very good strategy, it sounds like now. So I should be watching your channel if I want to learn this kind of stuff right here.
Watch my channel and watch who I tell you to watch.
Okay.
So I wouldn't necessarily mimic what I'm doing, but like I said, myth busting is a good way to do it. I like to do a lot of head-to-head strategies. So I'll see one person post a video, doing a certain way, and another person doing a video that's another way, and there's similar dollar amounts. Well, I'll set it up on my table where one side is one strategy, one side is another strategy. The same roles, which one made more money?
Okay.
These little dice, these little cubes of dice, they have no memory whatsoever. So what happens here on my table may not happen in the casino. It's just showing you possibilities, I think is the best way to put it.
So if someone's coming in and they're not familiar with the game, which casino in Vegas would you say that a person should start playing something like this at? Because we have small little places like Jerry's Nugget on North Las Vegas Boulevard, which is kind of a dive, but that's where the dealers start to get their teeth and learn how to deal. Then you have the Bellagio and obviously the Venetian, which is where you're going to see guys in $5,000 suits putting out huge bets on tables. Where should a new person enter into the world of learning craps? What kind of casino would you recommend?
Yeah, so partially it would depend on your bankroll. I am a very low roller. I don't like risking a lot of money, and I just don't take a lot of money to the casino with me. So these bigger themed casinos might not be the best. In fact, one of my favorites actually around here is Texas Station. I was here last September and spent a few hours down there. I felt really comfortable. The table wasn't crowded. It was a $5 minimum table, and it was just good conditions. The dealers were friendly. I would say that that's probably the most important part. Find a table that's not very crowded and it has friendly dealers.
Oh, beautiful. Do you play any other table games other than craps right now?
I've tried playing blackjack, but again, the pace of blackjack is so fast. If you've got a limited budget, you can find yourself out of the game pretty fast.
Okay. All right. Beautiful. And what recommendation do you have for anybody who's gaming and they're trying to start something on YouTube, or maybe they're not gaming and they want to start a YouTube channel? Because you have how many subscribers now?
I'm a little bit under 500 right now.
Very nice. And it's picking up steam, right?
Yeah. So I've been doing this since June.
June. Wow. That's great.
And in my intro video, I talk about I'm just a guy with a table in my basement, and I like making videos. I like putting them out there, and I like the interaction, good and bad. To me, it's about the camaraderie, about the communication. It's not necessarily about the strategy that I'm showing off.
Okay. So, David, I appreciate this opportunity to see the Bellagio, these nice rooms, a beautiful view, to learn a little bit about what you're doing on your YouTube channel. We'll say the name of your channel again, and we're going to put that in the link description below. And if you guys want to go check it out, I recommend you do. Let them know in the video you see that I sent you guys. But what's the name of the channel?
The name of the channel is Same Bet.
Same Bet. Now, if they type it into YouTube, will it just pop right up right now?
It should.
Well, so you've made it on YouTube.
Yeah, I've made it far enough.
Trust me, when you take my channel, when you take a name that's the same as a Nicolas Cage movie, it takes a long time for it to type up and actually show up. So it sounds like YouTube has you in their index. Thank you so much for this opportunity to talk with you. It's really cool to meet people. If you guys are in Vegas and you guys are playing craps, you guys want to learn some strategies, make sure you check out David with Same Bet. And when you guys are in Vegas, make sure if you want to chat with me, just hit us up on the Facebook group, Not Leaving Las Vegas on Facebook. Send me a message. That's where David found me, and we can chat some more, and I can meet with you guys too if you guys decide you want to. I'm Steven. I am Not Leaving Las Vegas. This is David with, say the name of the channel.
Same Bet.
Same Bet. We'll talk to you later. Thanks, guys.